What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel here on YouTube. Today I have such a fun video for you guys. I'm so excited because these just came in the mail. They launched yesterday and I was expecting them to come in on Monday because that's what the shipping company said, but I got all three Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex shadows over here. Now, if this is the first time you see this video, you see me. Hi, my name is Sonia and I love this Liquid Lurex formula. I already owned 8 and I have videos on all of those 8 somewhere in the past, and I did make a Lisa Eldridge playlist, so if you want to check out the demo of all my other Liquid Lurex shadows, and then you can decide which one is best for you, but I want to focus on these 3. So these are the Liquid Lurex shadows that are new. These are Viola, Titania. Hi guys, just me editing here. I say a shade name wrong throughout the entire video. It's not Tatiana, it's Titania. So see this as one big asterisk. Maybe play a drinking game. These are fireworks, by the way, because I say this wrong throughout the entire video and I'm aware. So Titania, not Tatiana. Here we go. And Cressida. We're gonna get into the demo of them in a little bit. Let's first do some swatches so you can see how they're swatched next to each other. And I wanted to do the swatches a little bit differently because I did want to smudge them out for you so you guys can see what they look like smudged out, like if you swatch them on the lid. These retail for 23 euros. They have a 2.8 milliliter net weight. They have a 6-month shelf life and they're made in Italy. All of these are cruelty-free, vegan, and free from parabens, talc, and fragrance, nylon 12, D6, D5, and silicone. I've also made sure to swatch them right next to each other, all of my 11 ones, so you can see the difference between them all. And you definitely see this is a nice addition and very festive colors that she chose for this time around. For the demo, I wanted to demo them each individually. I know you guys really enjoy full looks, so I did decide to do some full looks with these. It did take me a little while to film and my eyes kind of are crying that I did that, but I hope you guys can appreciate it. And also make sure that after this video, if you liked it, make sure to press a like because it really lets the algorithm know that this is a video that they should recommend to other people. Anyway, let's get into the demo. The first color that I demoed is actually the deepest color, which is Viola. This is probably one that if I didn't have a channel, I wouldn't pick up because I'm a little intimidated by this color. But nonetheless, it looks stunning in person, and I also feel like it's swatched really beautifully. Viola is described as a gilded royal plum with gently shimmering pink pearls. It can appear in different disguises, a sheer wash across the lid, or you can build it up as a decadent, smoky appearing black and golden plum. For this demo, I decided to do a little bit of a sheer look, but then I also went in with a second coat on the lids to do that kind of smoky look effect. I also topped it off with one of my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, and I decided to use Je ne sais quoi with Muse lip liner. I'm gonna be honest guys, I wasn't sure about the final look. I think it kind of clashed with my sweater. I wanted to do something a little festive, and also Je ne sais quoi is the only lipstick that I don't really have in rotation because I just can't nail down a look with that lipstick. So this is the final look, and you can see how beautiful this color is on the lids. I think for deeper skin tones, this looks amazing. It looks a little bit vampy when it comes to my skin tone, but it's a look. And in the swatches, I did also see that very light shimmer. So sometimes what she does is she does, for example, a silver shimmer, and then the actual color is quite deep. So you can definitely see the shimmers. These shimmers, because they're kind of pinky, they kind of blend in with the shadow, so it's a very soft shimmer. I'm pleasantly surprised with this color, and I do think it will suit a lot of people. This is such a festive color, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a very unique color to have for the festive seasons. It's kind of plummy, but it has some pink tones in it. As a one and done, stunning, beautiful one and done, and a stunning smoky eye if you ask me. Then for the second demo, I went into the shade Cressida. Now, a champagne color like Cressida is something that I have in my collection a few times over, and I always have the same problem. Let's first talk about what this shadow entails. Cressida is the most beautiful freshwater pearl. It's a softly shimmering with the most gentle luster of all the Liquid Lurex. Cressida should give a glossy pearlized lid effect. It could also be used as a pearly highlighter in the inner corner. So the thing with a shade like Cressida, a champagne shade like this, is I feel like if you're very fair toned, then this all over the lid looks very beautiful, kind of icy. When I do a shade like this, I usually have to complement it with something else, for example a bronzer in the crease, and that is what I did. So here you see the demo of me just using Cressida, and then you see me adding a little bit of bronzer. I'm using the Chanel Le Beige oversized powder, sun-kissed powder bronzer, that Big Daddy, to show you guys what it looks like if I use the bronzer to deepen it out my crease. I agree with Lisa Eldridge that it looks beautiful as an inner corner highlight. I did it for this look, but I also made sure to use it as an inner corner highlight when I did the look for Viola, and this is what it looks like. How stunning are these two colors together? It's a perfect inner corner highlight, and it is a perfect shade. I think as a one and done, it's a difficult shade for my skin tone, and I think anybody that's maybe deeper, because it's so champagne-y pearlescent. I really need to do something else to deepen out my crease, to maybe blend something out in the outer corners. So what I also did is I used the shade Titania on one side to deepen out the outer corner, and I used Zora on the other side to deepen out the outer corner. So it gives you a little bit of a look, what these look like when you're trying to layer them together and deepening out the outer corners. I think it's a great shade to have because there's so much variety and so much I can do with it. Just as a one and done, I'm not really sure if it is for me personally. Then the color I wanted to end up with was the shade Tatiana. This is the shade that I definitely felt like this is probably gonna be the one for me. It's not a shade that I normally would gravitate towards, but it is a unique shade in my collection, and for some reason I just knew that this was a festive color that I needed to have in my collection. So Tatiana is described as an antique tarnished black and gold with a multicolored mix of glittering pearls, inspired by the sparkling threads of theatrical costume. It gives a beautiful three-dimensional shaded and sculpted look to the eye. It can be applied as a subtle wash or build up for full opacity. And like the other two, I wanted to first do one layer, blend it out, and maybe go in with another layer across the lid so you guys can see what that looks like. It's just a really nice shade, and it has something antique-y to it indeed. It looks a little bit like old school gold ornaments or something, you know what I mean? Like a chandelier type of ornament. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I'm glad I ended up with this one at the end. For both Cressida and Tatiana, I did decide to keep my lips the same. I decided to use Cinnabar liner and Velvet Cinnabar on the lips. This is such a nice festive color, and because this is kind of antique-y, I kind of felt like this was the lip that I wanted to go with. It's one of my favorite colors, and it just kind of gives me that festive feel, if you ask me. To finish off the look, I did put Cressida in the inner corner. I also used this shade in my last demo as an outer corner shade to smudge over Cressida, and these two together look really beautiful. It's just a really nice shade to have. Out of these three, I'm most comfortable with the shade Tatiana, and I think that Cressida is a really nice shade to have if you like these inner corner highlight shades, or you just want to create some more dimension with these shades. They do layer well over each other, but I definitely would keep it to like 2, maximum 3 layers of this product before it becomes a little crusty. I like that these are so easy to work with, and they add a lot of sparkle to the eyes that even right now I feel like my camera doesn't pick up, but I was hoping my swatches kind of showed you guys that these add a lot of sparkle. All in all, I think these liquid Lurex shadows are absolutely amazing, and it's probably one of my most long wearing shadows. So for someone that just needs a quick one and done, check out my videos on these liquid Lurex shadows so you can see which one suits best for you. There's some amazing colors in here that I don't have dupes of in my collection, and my collection isn't a small collection. I think Lisa Eldridge, what she does really well is she works with undertones really well, and I also just like the formulation of them. They stay on the lids for a really long time. If I go to work, for example, after an 8-hour working day, I don't have to fuss with my makeup. I feel like they're reliable and they're still on the eyes. They're really easy to work with. Each look took me about 7 to 8 minutes to do both eyes, and that's including mascara. So if you're looking for a really easy one and done shade, check out these videos, and maybe the liquid Lurex shadows is something for you. I'll make sure to link everything down below. I'm not affiliated with this brand. I'm just a very passionate person when it comes to Lisa Eldridge and their liquid Lurex shadows. If you like this video, please make make sure to thumbs this video up. If you have any questions regarding these shadows, please make sure to comment down below. Or if you just want to nerd out about this makeup, please make sure to comment down below as well. I love talking about makeup. And of course, subscribe to my channel if Lisa Eldridge is something that you like to see, because I will be featuring more Lisa Eldridge in 2023. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!